Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you've already seen a video done about Season 9, but I figured I'd cover it as well, just because I'm actually kind of excited about some of these changes. Obviously there's a lot of things that Niantic could have changed that would have made me a lot happier, you know, like fixing the game to make it working. It's just to make a working game, you know? That would have been cool. But you know, what are you gonna do? Other than go to Twitter and tag at Niantic Labs and at Niantic Support and let them know that you are going hashtag free to play until they fix the bugs, fix the game, make it a working game, upgrade their servers. Just do something that actually matters and stop grubbing all of our money. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to rant ever again. I was not supposed to rant. So no, it's the end of the rant. Hashtag Niantic fix your game. Put it in the montage. Nice sack, bro. Professionalism. I love you all. Let's just get into it. Let's just go over here. All right, here we go. If you're going to enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you left a like, but don't forget to watch the video first just to make sure you actually liked it. And if you're new to the channel and you appreciate this type of content and you want to see more, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. So let's check it out. So Season 9 is going to be starting on August 30th, which is Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific, otherwise known as 4 p.m. Eastern. Also, don't forget when the season ends and Season 9 starts, pop a star piece before you go into the battle screen, because if you hit the battle screen and then decide, hey, I want to pop a star piece, it's too late. They've already given you your Stardust. Especially if you hit Legend or even Ace, you'll get a lot of Stardust for that. Alright, so the first thing is, like, you know, what the schedule is going to be like, and it's a pretty standard thing. We got Great League and the Great League Remix, Ultra League and Ultra League Remix, Master League Classic, and then they have a new cup called the Little Jungle Cup, which actually, if you want to go and check out stuff about the Little Jungle Cup, you can go to PvPoke. And PvPoke has their rankings up already. Now, it's not completely accurate, but I mean, he's doing his best. He's doing a really good job at covering that kind of stuff. Also, during this time, September 21st to October 11th, it will be 3 times Stardust from the win rewards, but not the end of set rewards. Which, I don't know why they did that, but either way, it's fine. Like, honestly, I anticipated worse. So let's see. All right, then we got the Great League, and the Halloween Cup is back, which is one of my favorite cups that Niantic ever did. So I'm actually excited for that, especially because right after that, we've got the Ultra League with Ultra League Premier Classic, which, wait, is that Ultra Premier Classic? Classic as in no XL Pokemon? Yo. Is that what that means? Sorry, I read through this, but I did not notice that. Ultra Premier Classic. So are you telling me we're going to have the old Ultra Premier back with Venusaur, Charizard, and Empoleon Swampert being the top meta and no Umbreon, freaking Talonflame bullshit like that? I'm excited for that. I have a feeling Jeeves will even be playing Go Battle League because of that, because she loves Ultra Premier, but frick XLs. So yeah, that's pretty badass. And then also it's the Halloween Cup is going on during that time as well, and I'm really hoping that means it's the Halloween Cup in the Ultra League, because that would be cool, because that would be something new. And then after that, we got Master League, Master Premier Classic, and the Special Cup, which is some bullshit where they're gonna like make a poll on Twitter and you can vote for it, and it'll probably be a bunch of garbage. But either way, we can vote for it, and you know what else we can vote for is to have them fix their game. Hashtag Niantic fix your game. All right, and then but that's the end of the season, and then we got all the leagues available. All right, let's go on. It's no longer Go Battle Night. It is now Go Battle Day, which is actually very nice, because I actually missed the last Go Battle Night because I forgot about it, and then somebody told me when I was streaming the next day, and they're like, hey, how come you didn't stream Go Battle Night when you said you were going to? I was like, I didn't even know it was yesterday. So this will make it a lot easier for people, especially if you gotta like work in the next morning, or if you just go to bed like an old man like I do. So that'll be very nice. 4 times Stardust from win rewards, but they also now changed it so you don't get end of set rewards. Anyway, the avatar reward is going to be from the dude, Leon, which actually I think is kind of cool. It's like probably one of the coolest legend poses I've seen yet, mainly because a lot of the legend poses have been like the one from season 7. Okay, so if I'm standing like this and I got my hand on my hip, right, like that, the legend pose was like that, and then you can go in the item shop and buy a pose that looks like this. Exactly the same thing. Not creative, garbage, you suck at poses, but I take it all back because this is a pretty cool pose. I respect it. Still the same thing. Rank 19, you get an elite charge TM and an elite fast TM. Great League remix. Not much to say. So these are the banned Pokemon. Jellicent is on there now, which is pretty good. This is always great. Remix is a really cool idea. Honestly, I really like the idea of banning Pokemon that people use a lot. And Ultra League Remix, same deal. Not too like excited about Remix, but I am excited if that Ultra League, or I'm sorry, Ultra Premier Classic, if that's exactly what it sounds like, where there's no XL Pokemon, now that I am excited about, and that I will be covering, because that's going to bring me back to the olden days of... All right, so Little Jungle Cup, this is how, yeah, so now the Pokemon need to be under 500 CP, but unlike previous cups, they do not need to have an evolution chain, which means Galarian Stunfisk is in this cup, and is probably going to be the top number 1, number 2, I don't know, some garbage like that. So yeah, and they banned Home Slice Henry's boy. They banned Shuckle, which to be fair is a good ban. Shuckle is overpowered. If all the CP of the Pokemon are under 500, Shuckle's overpowered. I don't know why they banned Smeargle, because Smeargle doesn't have the greatest stats. It can have basically any fast move and any charge move, but I don't know why they banned it. But yeah, anyway, those are banned. So normal, grass, electric, poison, ground, flying, bug, and dark type Pokemon are permitted. So lots of bans, obviously. Like I said, you can go to PvPoke and check out the list of the meta. He did a very nice job there. And then we got the Halloween Cup, which is poison, bug, ghost, dark, and fairy. Very cool cup. Excited about that one. And we're on to this is the meat and potatoes right here. This is all the good stuff. We're going to eat it up. We're going to cover it in gravy. We're going to slather it all over our bodies. Who knows what's going to happen here. All right, so we got new attacks. Weather Ball. That's not new. That's not a new attack. But it's new because they're giving it to normal type cast form, which, whatever, who cares. Attack changes. So they nerfed Weather Ball, and yeah. That was a duh. That needed to be nerfed. They started giving Weather Ball to all different kinds of Pokemon, Politoed and Alolan Ninetales, and like, you know, Abomasnow already had it. And it's such a good move that it needed a nerf. Now, I think this is not that big of a nerf, though. It's only 5 damage, and like the biggest part about Weather Ball that makes it so good is its very low energy cost. So 55 damage versus 60 damage is not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? If they would have nerfed the energy cost, then that would have like actually deleted a lot of Pokemon from the meta list. But so this is fine. All the same Pokemon that run Weather Ball are still going to be good, but no worries about that. Now, Crunch, they're adding an effect to make it similar to the RPGs, where it has a chance of lowering the opposing Pokemon's defense. And my boy Drapion is going to be spamming these things out. Like, Drapion and only takes 5 poison stings to get to a Crunch. And if you can just attempt to lower the defense... Now, we don't have the numbers yet, so I'm guessing it's going to be 10% or 30%, because that's usually what they do. Now, 30% might make it a little bit overpowered, so I feel like if they could meet it in the middle and do like 20%, that would be better. But you know how Niantic is. They like to not care about what the players think. So, alright, and Zap Cannon. Okay, Zap Cannon. So, if you've never used Zap Cannon on any Pokemon, that's because you're not a mad lad. Zap Cannon is for absolute mad lads. This thing, it's a nuke. It's an actual nuke. They wrote here, we're adding an effect to this move when it's used in trainer battles to tie it in with the effect in the Pokemon RPGs. We hope this will provide Pokemon like Zapdos, Regirock, Magnezone, and Porygon Z a chance to shine. So it has it's guaranteed to lower the opposing Pokemon's attack. So Zapdos doesn't need Zap Cannon. Now, you can use it, and it's actually freaking hilarious to land a Zap Cannon from a Zapdos because it does so much damage. But it's just unnecessary. There's like Thunder and Thunderbolt and Drill Peck, so like who needs Zap Cannon? Regirock already has Stone Edge and Focus Blast, and that's good. It's really all you need from it. Zap Cannon, I don't know, maybe try and Zap Cannon on... I'll put Zap Cannon on Regirock and make a video for it if you really want me to. Magnezone has Wild Charge, so no. Just a no there. Porygon Z. Now that one, I'll give you that one. Porygon Z does love Zap Cannon. Well, I mean, Tri-Attack is going to be the default move to go with, but having that Zap Cannon is nice. And maybe this will give it a chance to do something in the Great League other than die instantly to one bubble. All right, and then Scald. Okay, so this one's I'm actually pretty excited about. I was talking about building a Poliwhirl. This Poliwhirl had Scald. Scald requires an Elite TM from Poliwhirl, so that's why I was like really debating, like, is this worth it? So I might do that. I might build a Poliwhirl, but when we get down a little bit further down here, you're going to see Poliwrath is getting Scald as well. So it kind of makes that point. I'm probably not going to. Look, if you guys like the video right now and put something in the comments that says build a Poliwhirl, use your Elite TM, be a dumbass, I'll go and do it for you guys. But otherwise, we're gonna be checking out Poliwrath. Now Feather Dance got a nerf, thank God. Oh, it still has a 100% chance to debuff. All right, well it's still broken then. I'm just kidding. So the energy cost is increased. God, this thing absolutely, metaphorically, and literally broke the game. Feather Dance actually broke the game. Metaphorically because it made Pidgeot overpowered. And literally because it actually was making people's games crash and therefore lose the game. Like if you're going up against a Pidgeot and you went down to a Feather Dance, if your Pokemon went down to a Feather Dance, your game would crash. And then you'd lose the match because you can't get back in time to be able to finish the match. So they just decided to ban Pidgeot for the entirety of Season 8, which is stupid. Just fix the frickin' move. If you can ban Pidgeot, you can fix this. Sorry, I'm not going to complain that much. Okay, so the energy cost is increased. I'm really hoping that it's something nuts, because it needs to be like Octazooka instead of its own thing. In case you don't know, Feather Dance has a 100% chance to double debuff your opponent's attack, which is overpowered. Pidgeot could beat Galarian Stunfisk with only flying type moves. Pidgeot only has flying type moves. Let that sink in. It's overpowered. Megahorn is now getting a damage buff, so this is going to be looking good for a few different Pokemon, especially Escavalier in the Ultra League and the Ultra League Premier Classic. And Heracross is also getting a big buff as well. And Nidoking, I think Nidoking's the first one I'm going to be checking out for a video once the season starts. So, and the reason why is because right here, Nidoking is now getting a new move, Sand Tomb. And that is totally necessary for Nidoking to be any kind of PvP viable. Because at the moment, it is not. It has Poison Jab, Mega Horn, and Earthquake. Or maybe it's Earth Power. But either way, there is no low energy cost move. So now having Sand Tomb will actually give it a chance. Now, it's not going to be better than Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's going to be absolutely amazing, especially compared to Nidoking. But you better believe that I'm putting Nidoqueen and Nidoking on the same team when I make that video. And then, like I said, Poliwrath is now getting Scald. And I forgot to mention, Scald, they're buffing it. So the energy cost is decreased, and it now provides a chance of lowering the opposing Pokemon's attack. So I think this is also going to be very good for Poliwrath, because Poliwrath has Mud Shot. So it's going to be spamming out these Scalds. I'm assuming 4 to 5 Mud Shots to get to a Scald. We don't know exactly what the numbers are yet, because Niantic likes to not give any details until... even after the season starts, they won't give the details. We'll have to like look for someone who looks into the game code to know these numbers. So thanks for that, Niantic. Thanks for being so transparent with the people who love your game. All right, now Heracross is getting a new move, Rock Blast. So this does help out Heracross a little bit. It provides it with a low energy cost move. Unfortunately, Rock Blast kind of sucks. I think it would have been better if it was Rock Slide, but Rock Blast does cost less energy than Rock Slide. So, but that's okay. Heracross, I know like some people might think this is really good because Heracross is double weak to flying, so Rock Blast will give it a chance to hit flyers for super effective. But the problem is, it is double weak to flying. So, say a Skarmory comes in, you better just try to land a close combat instead. You know what I mean? So, either way. And then Manectric. Oh my good god, they're finally giving my boy a chance to shine. What did they give it? What moves did they give it? Thunderfang. And Overheat. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't see that as that big of a buff. But hey, look, Manectric is one Pokemon that I've always had on my list that I wanted to use, and there's actually a Shadow version now. And the reason I've always wanted to use it is for just one single reason. Well, 2 reasons. The first reason is it has Snarl, and the second reason is it's a Glass Cannon. Snarl, Glass Cannon, I love that combination. Shiftry is my boy. So Manectric might be able to do something here. Currently, it's got like Flame Burst, which is, you probably have never even heard of that move, and there's a reason why you've never heard of it. And then it's got like, it does have Wild Charge. So I'm not exactly sure what moves I would use with this thing. I mean, Overheat is a nuke for sure. So if you can land that on a Galarian Stunfisk, Manectric might be okay on the safe switch. It's still not going to be that viable, but it will be a fun video for me to make. And then normal type cast form. This is not really a change. It already had normal type Weather Ball, but then last season they changed normal type Weather Ball to be rock type Weather Ball, and so now they're adding normal type Weather Ball back, but only for normal type cast form. I don't know why they did all that. And Cofagrigus. One of those attempts had to be right. Anyway, so now it has Shadow Claw. So this thing actually will be somewhat viable. I've never used this thing, and there's a reason why you've never seen it in PvP. It is because it has Astonish as its fast move. I mean, you can also use Zen Headbutt if you want, but just don't. Astonish or Zen Headbutt, both terrible moves. But Cofagrigus has Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, and Psychic. So pretty good moveset. Not really any bait move. So that's going to be a little bit weird, but having Shadow Claw will actually make this thing way, way better. It's not going to make it that good, but also I don't know the details on the stats. I guess we could check that out right here. Okay, so it does have quite a bit of defense. Not much HP, and the attack is halfway decent. So maybe it's got a little bit more bulk than I was imagining. But either way, that's all we got. And I think this is a pretty good update. I was really hoping for more in-depth changes, with stuff that matters, stuff that matters, like something other than this. I really, really like this. As long as it is what I think it is. If it's not, I'm going to be very upset. But there needs to be an option for people to go when they don't have the ability to build XL Pokemon because the game doesn't let you. You are at a severe disadvantage if you're not able to build XL Pokemon in the Ultra League, in the Ultra League Premier Cup, in the Ultra League Remix, especially in Remix. So I'm hoping that is what I think it is. Yeah, so it's a pretty good, it's a decent update. It's a decent update. But yeah, let me know in the comments what stuff you want to see for videos. Like I said, I'm going to try out Nidoking first, but I'm sure Poliwrath is going to be probably in my second bet, and then Heracross can be on there. Just let me know what you think is going to be the biggest deal, and also let me know what you actually want to see. Like, for example, if you don't want to build a Cofagrigus and you want to see how it does, then let me know in the comments that that's what you want to see. It seems like most of the content creators are kind of like putting the Cofagrigus in their thumbnails. So I'm assuming probably someone will get to that before I will, but that's okay. Either way, if you go on Cofagrigus, if you go on, I did it again, Cofagrigus. If you went on past tense, if you went on to enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you left a like. It does really help out the channel. And if you're new and you're still here, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, as long as you want to see more content just like this. Although I usually only do a type of video like this once every season. Normally it's just battles. So let me know in the comments what you're excited for. Let me know what your mother's middle name is, and let me know what bank you go to, and your date of birth, and your social security number, and all that stuff, just for fun, just for fun. It's a joke. I think I have to clarify that that is a joke, because I feel like someone might take that the wrong way, and then please don't put that stuff. It's kind of sad that I have to tell people that it's a joke, but people dumb, people can be pretty dumb. Also, I am live now 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my gaming channel, not this channel, on the gaming channel. So if you want to come watch me play some Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Ruby, doing a Nuzlocke challenge, or possibly even some horror games, or just all different kinds of stuff, go down to the description. There'll be a link to that channel down there. And yeah, I'd love to see you around, and I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Doug J. Dempsey, Brian Borowski, Claire, JR91, Dave Adamson, Draco Bound, Kenneth Allen Reed, Anklewaits, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Techfree, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Kitty Selfie, Kid Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Resonator, Winterfang, Infamous One, Trey, Brian Dixon, Daniel Timms, Ray Rafik, Braden Seidel, Insubin, Mav Smith, Stashu, and Madhouse 655321.